And we welcome you to E.F.W. live from the new spiritual home, the warehouse, right here in Newcastle, to a rabid, sold out E.F.W. audience. And Owen, what a night it should be.
Oh yeah, it's set to be a big one, of course. We're expecting a bit better set off than we did on N.E.W, but of course 3 titles on the line and a huge opportunity in the main event tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Some controversy, some would say. A downright great decision in my opinion for our main event tonight. A trio of tag teams will compete for the #1 contendership for the N.E.W Tag Team Championships. Who will face the Hit Squad? We will find out tonight. We're going to kick things off, however, with a fatal 4-way for the European Championship, and this one has instant classic written all over it in my opinion, Owen. It's Extreme Rules. And who do you favour between these 4 hard hitters?
Well, again, European Championship on the line. It can bring out a lot in these 4 competitors. It's a tough call. I mean, Guillermo Diaz, very, very veteran experience, but we've all seen the agility of a man the size of Dallas Rage. Alex Crom and Gene Taylor have their own strengths as well. I mean, Alex Crom is a German suplex machine, and we've seen how far Gene Taylor's come in his career so far.
Well, I think Gene Taylor's certainly the wild card, but I think Diaz or Crom's experience might just put them to the post, but it's anyone's game. I'm loving the mixture of both new talent and old talent here in our first matchup for E.F.W. Of course, Guillermo Diaz and Alex Crom, drafted to E.F.W. in the recent pick by our general manager Snake. We'll kick things off, however, with the EOD member.
Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 290 pounds, Dallas Rage.
Well, a big Texan, proud member of EOD, a former E.F.W. World Champion already in his career, Owen, hoping to add the European title to that collection so far. And what would that mean for the EOD, who recently lost the world title, of course, to Snake?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got to be angry about that one, but a chance to seize the European Championship would be a huge victory for them.
And his opponents, first, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Guillermo Diaz.
Says it better than I ever could, I'll say that much.
Absolutely, with this announcer already earning her money here. We're going up in the world, it seems. Guillermo Diaz, the mastermind behind Los Luchadores Espanol, but don't count this guy out. I tell you, he's a great wrestler in his own right. I always mention it, but it's the first match that springs to mind when you talk about this guy, Owen. It's that Immortal Submissions match with him and Cowboy Roy, that absolute clinic on N.E.W. so long ago.
Seems he's got himself a bit of a new attire since joining E.F.W. A slight variation on the Los Luchadores special, if you will.
Well, why not? This is the A show now, Erwin. You need to dress to impress.
I'm not sure about that. Only time will tell which is the A show. Here comes the suplex machine.
This guy
from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 260 pounds, Alex Crom.
Thank you, Alicia. This guy, in my opinion, without doubt one of the best additions to the E.F.W. locker room, the German suplex machine. Alex Crom, already an Intercontinental Champion and a European Champion. Well, that's both the workhorse titles of our both great brands, Owen. Alex Crom could complete the set tonight with his first ever European Championship win.
Now you've got to think, for Alex Crom, arguably on the way up to his world title over in New Extremes Wrestling, of course, his tag team partner Yuri, who's also been drafted to Extreme Force Wrestling. These two were looking to basically dominate that ranking, and already getting a shot at a title here tonight, perhaps to appease Alex Crom.
Well, yeah, I believe there are 1 or 2 people on the E.F.W. roster that have been guaranteed some form of title shot. I mean, you know, more on that as it develops throughout the night. Alex Crom, of course, a high-profile athlete on the NEW roster before the transfer.
And from Norwich, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, Gene Taylor.
Well, Gene Taylor's performances as of late have arguably earned him this title opportunity, but the man from Norwich has not made himself any friends with the EFW faithful. An EFW original, but the only place he's ever worked to in Gene Taylor stayed true to the brand that made him famous.
Interestingly enough, does not look like he's out here to wrestle tonight.
No, it does not. Gene Taylor in a very formal attire for this one. That just shows the arrogance of this young man, in my opinion, Erwin.
Well,
He
yeah,
truly believes that he's one of the best technical wrestlers on the roster right now, which is quite a claim considering he's only a year in the business. It's only a matter of time till someone knocks the snot out of him, in my opinion.
Well, at least we finally got rid of that Liverpool Sucks shirt he used to wear. It's an interesting move, wanting to fight these three men in a suit.
Well, imagine it though, if Gene Taylor wins the European Championship, he'll already be dressed as a champion.
Well, we'll have to wait to see, as this match is about to get underway. First match in the newly formed version of EFW. He's now competing against NEW.
And the brand new look to the European Championship, many would call it the workhorse title of EFW. Bob Turner, EFW's now senior official, displays that belt to these four men. Rings the bell and here we go. Raging. Oh my word, sit out spinebuster immediately there by Dallas Rage.
Meanwhile, Guillermo and Gene Taylor going at it on the other side. Oh, what a suplex.
To the back of the leg by Rage, and just threw Crom right out the ring. Has took this one to the outside, of course. Extreme Rules, Erwin, so anything goes.
Yeah, and oh, what a DDT on the outside by Alex Crom.
Planning DDT on that wafer-thin mat. Guillermo Diaz moving Gene Taylor closer to the centre of the ring, working on that arm of the youngster Taylor, who is not dressed to fight here tonight, to say the least.
Certainly not.
The luchador veteran Guillermo Diaz may take that suit as the personal affront to that man's veterancy.
Certainly arrogance trying to come out here and wrestling.
It's hard to
I'm
argue.
guessing that's his street clothes, but again it is an Extreme Rules match, so maybe that's part of the reasoning.
Oh dear lord, the fight on the outside continues. Alex Crom with a fall-away suplex. Dallas Rage just slamming the ribs of the big Texan right into that wafer-thin mat. Concrete floor underneath. That mat offers little to none protection.
Again, Extreme Rules of pinfalls and submissions must happen in the ring. Juan Gonzalez working away on Gene Taylor in there, but oh my word, the strength of Alex Crom just throwing Dallas Rage, all 290 pounds of him,
the pin. Oh,
into that turnbuckle post.
interrupted by Crom. 1.9, that double axe handle breaks up the pinner. Knife and chop, and a standing Uranagi by Crom. Vicious offense to the veteran Diaz.
Goes back to work on Dallas Rage, who's found himself in the ring and found himself straight back out at the hands of Alex Crom here.
Big Texan has taken some hard knocks tonight on that outside. Gene Taylor has followed suit, thinks better of it.
Yeah,
goes back to Diaz.
I think he remembered the height and weight difference he'd be facing going after those two.
And there is standing Uranagi on the outside. Sweet Jesus. What a maneuver by Crom.
Gene Taylor with a swift neck breaker there on Juan Gonzalez going outside and is the first to look for weaponry, but Alex Crom has spotted that. Sledgehammer.
Right, against Guillermo, all four men on the outside.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
A whip breaker. somewhat, and a fireman takedown there by Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz is not done with Gene Taylor here. Oof, to the gut.
Swift high knee to the chest. Gene Taylor, all four of these men on the outside in the danger zone, if you will. Alex Crom rolled in by the big Texan, hard forearm smash to the back of the neck, and these are the two you need to be watching.
Oh, what an uppercut on the outside. But yeah, the two big guys of this matchup still going toe to toe.
Knee breaker by Crom.
Facebuster on the outside by Juan Gonzalez. Oh, keep Diaz, excuse me.
Well, all three members, of course, of Los Luchadores now proud residents of E.F.W, and it's hard to get those three mixed up. It's easy, should I say, to get those three mixed. You got me doing it now, Guillermo Diaz.
Oh! Spinning back elbow there, caught Crom off guard.
Fantastic spinning back elbow. Atomic Bulldog.
Here.
Well, yes, of course, Diaz, no stranger to cheating to win, has took control of this one, and the veteran is the last man standing, but is feeling the effects of the assault on the outside.
Yeah, took a quick breath there in case Rage found a kick out, which he does after one. European title on the line. The debut of the warehouse here in Newcastle.
Yes, we are live to a rabid E.F.W audience. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be in the world.
On a super kick!
Two high impact maneuvers by Diaz, and Crom put those two in the driving position.
Stump puller applied.
Yeah, submission, old school submission by Guillermo Diaz.
Realises now.
Crom finding there the breaking up, flying forearm smash enough to at least debalance Diaz. How much damage was done to Rage, only time will tell.
That DDT Diaz delivered, I believe, has bust Rage open there. I think there's a blood splatter on his head, hard to see at this angle. Diaz up on the middle rope.
Middle rope, high risk.
Fist drop.
Shades of Jerry the King Lawler there with that classic fist drop from the middle rope.
Crom rolling out, Gene Taylor rolling in, and I don't think Diaz noticed.
Back drop. Back drop there by Taylor. Forearm smash again to Rage, who's took a pounding in this one. The big man from EOD must be seeing stars tonight. Hard elbow to the head of Taylor, trying to kind of poke to the eyes. Nothing fancy about that. Taylor went for a shoulder barge and got nothing for his trouble. Oh, here we go, Erwin.
He's got him sat up. Alex Crom stops any of that. Focusing on Rage here.
Fall away slam. Excuse me. Beautiful manoeuvre, shades of Bradshaw. Guillermo Diaz goes for the pin.
But meanwhile, Crom went for that. Crom going for a camel clutch there.
Yeah, I think Turner chose to try to call the submission first. This is of course one of the challenges these four men have to think about. There's only one referee in that ring, so we can only make one decision at a time. It just makes this match that little bit more difficult for all four competitors.
Diaz with a suplex on the outside.
Hard suplex on that gym mat,
wearing away the resiliency of Crom. But there's still enough of it left. Perhaps not.
Taylor runs the ropes with a face buster to Dallas Rage, who is in serious trouble.
Going for a pin.
Turner's there with the count. Crom's not going to make it. Kick out by Rage. Gene Taylor, suit and all, has impressed tonight. Alex Crom, of course, one of the veterans in this one.
Didn't see Diaz as he was hyping himself up there. And look at the state of Dallas Rage.
Dallas Rage is indeed busted wide open, and the speedy veteran Guillermo Diaz taking full advantage of that opportunity. Rage trying to fight back with a big boot. Tail blade.
Almost looked like the weave.
Did for a second.
DDT.
Good God, what a DDT, Gene Taylor.
I believe he's busted up.
A flurry of shots after a...
super kick to the back of the head. by Alex Crom.
Vicious kick.
That could be it, unless Rage can get in time.
Can Rage make it back in? Goes to the
No.
top. Wrong decision by Dallas Rage has given Alex Crom the European Championship here tonight.
Absolutely incredible match to kick things off. Alex Crom with a huge victory.
Massive super quick kick there by Crom. But I think the move that busted Rage open, which slowed the hot favourite Dallas Rage down considerably in this one. But Alex Crom, one day in E.F.W, Erwin, one day, and he is already the European champion. What a great start for the German suplex machine.
Absolutely incredible victory for Alex Crom here tonight, opening the show. Brand new champion. And of course, we still have the women's title, which is up for grabs, and the US title set to be defended here tonight. What a way to start the show.
Yeah, this is the first of our two champions crowned here tonight in E.F.W, and Alex Crom stands tall with a workhorse title. We have to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that under E.F.W stipulations, the European Championship must be defended twice a month, or the champion will be forced to vacate that title. We have to move on. Coming next, one-on-one action in our Red Hot Women's Division tonight. It will be Super Tornado versus the very talented Tarwin Harvey. I mean, Tornado, the Luchadores, has had a mixed run of form since coming to E.F.W, where when Tarwin Harvey hit the ground running. It should be an interesting confrontation between these two ladies, both E.F.W originals, both wanting to make a name for themselves on this card. I'm looking forward to seeing them two go one-on-one here tonight.
Oh yeah, it should be great, and again, nothing but notice on the line essentially. These two wanting to prove that they are still worthy of being on the E.F.W shows. Two very different styles, as we say, high flying versus strength, essentially.
It is speed versus stamina tonight. A tale of old as time. Super Tornado. One of the best female luchadors in the world today. Has had a stop-start career so far in E.F.W, I think that's fair to say. Still have high hopes for this young lady. Of course, one of our finds in our massive recruitment drive that took us all the way around the world, Erwin.
Well, again, she was trained by the man you just saw in the ring.
Gomero Diaz, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
How interesting is that going to be to see those two on the same roster?
And her opponent, from Staten Island, New York, Taryn Harvey.
Well, Taryn Harvey is a completely different animal. Submission specialist, grappler, for the mean streets of Staten Island. Of course, ran with the NEW Tag Team Champions in her youth, we believe, the Hit Squad, old friends of theirs. So, their relationship's still pretty mysterious, Erwin, but
yeah.
Taryn Harvey knows how to fight. I think
Still
that is
not on the
perfectly
same
clear.
show either.
No, they are not.
But yeah, the strength of Taryn Harvey has been one of the most noticeable things about her attack, and well, that shot just said it all.
Oh, quick drop kick by Tornado, who rolls out the way of the powerhouse Harvey, who just caught her foot, and then what a takedown by Harvey immediately. But there again, Tornado, who blocks it, Coxtree takedown, and that speed, it literally is speed versus strength, and Harvey again with a counter, and another takedown. It is a takedown versus takedown right now. Which one of these ladies is going to out-counter the other? Which one needs the victory more? Hard knees to the spine by Harvey, overpowering Tornado for now. A few swift kicks to the legs, going for a quick pin here. Turn us down. Not even a one. Tornado not even close to being done.
But Tornado, her ability to make a comeback is slowly wearing away. Armbar locked in, and locked in tight.
Vicious armbar by Harvey. Countered beautifully by Tornado. Of course, Harvey, I would put above Tornado as a technical wrestler. No disrespect to the Luchadores. Big drop kick to the back of the spine there of Harvey. Quick chop. Oh, hard elbow to the knee.
Well, yeah, Tornado definitely not
Hammerlock
known for chain wrestling in any sense. It's more about high impact, high risk.
Swift punch to the gut then, a block by Harvey. Arm wrench. Oh, and a hard elbow forearm right to the face. Fireman carry counter by Harvey. Both these ladies still going back and forth. It's hard to pick a more dominating star so far. I think Harvey's just and so had the better of it, but Tornado's hanging right in there, Erwin.
Yeah, Taryn had it for a couple of seconds there, but just as I was starting to analyse that, as you say, Tornado found her way back, but once again Taryn Harvey has begun to overpower Tornado here.
Northern Lights release suplex there by Harvey, taking Tornado out of action. Just wrenching that arm, trying to get some feeling back in it after the attempted submission earlier by Tornado. Swift kicks to Tornado, right to the calf muscles. Oh! Part of the head in that top turnbuckle pad.
I think she might even be hitting the second one there.
Well, whichever one it was, they hurt all the same. Oh! Another takedown by Harvey, and another armbar, modified armbar there by Harvey.
Crowd going wild here.
I think,
rightfully so.
I think the E.F.W faithful Erwin have always rated Harvey. Both these ladies, of course, E.F.W originals, but Harvey has certainly made more of an impact in her career so far. The Luchadores arguably does need this one more.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. As big as Tornado has been in the E.F.W.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, what a gut wrench suplex, kept hold. What power by Harvey! Second gut wrench. Can she hold again? No, goes for a pin instead.
And that's it.
Just like that. Taryn Harvey changes her mind, didn't even need the signature third gut wrench suplex. Put Tornado away in impressive fashion here, Erwin.
Absolutely incredible stuff, and again that shows why Taryn Harvey is soared above Tornado in these matches. Super Tornado really needs to figure out what she's doing wrong. It was a good attempt, but it quickly slipped away from her and led Taryn Harvey to victory here tonight.
Absolutely, this one started off very, very evenly, and then Harvey just stepped it up a gear, and once she did that, Super Tornado just had no answer for it. What an impressive, dominating victory for Taryn Harvey. The women's division looks bright here in E.F.W. Erwin after that one.
It certainly does. And it's off to a better start than the women's division over in N.E.W. Not that anyone could see it on our first brawl over on our new channel. But yeah, the women essentially broke out into a fight backstage before the women's title match, and as a result got thrown out until next week.
Well, I know Adrian Goldman was absolutely furious about that incident, and I think I can say with almost certainty that there will not be a repeat of that on the next N.E.W. show. Meanwhile, coming up next, it's going to be a great submission match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute, it's Haku Ross. It's a leader of the EOD. What the hell is Haku Ross doing here? Well, Haku Ross with a stern firebrand message for the EFW chairman and champion. Haku Ross wants his title back. I'm not sure if that's the best career decision he has ever made, calling out the EFW GM and the EFW World Heavyweight Champion, one of the most powerful men in the business, Owen. Snake.
Talk about conflict of interest when you've got the power behind booking the matches. How can you justify holding the championship? Arguably, I may have done it as a commissioner once upon a time, but that's besides the point.
Is it?
I was a defending champion. Snake, since winning that championship, has put it off. You know, his defence for Magnum Opus, I can maybe agree with that at Riot 12, but since we haven't found a #1 contender here with tonight, that title's not on the line, but instead this man's title is on the line, despite him being a fighting champion for it.
Well, yes, of course, Zach Fuller, the United States champion, a fine addition to the EFW locker room, one of the titles that was well earned through the negotiations between Snake and the NEW chairman Adrian Goldman, who welcomes Zach Fuller and Lewis Richardson to EFW, two of the biggest names on the NEW roster. For my money, Zach Fuller was promised a title shot to come to EFW. I'm not sure if he knew if that was a title defense, Erwin.
Well, perhaps nobody knows now.
United States Championship.
Such an important title as this brand goes international, and what a champion this man would be.
Well, yeah, talk about someone who knows what that title means.
Yeah, Louis Richardson, 5'8", as was announced, 206 pounds. I've got to get out of the habit of doing that. He's a former cruiserweight champion, but he is a 6-time United States champion, Erwin. Who is more qualified to challenge Zach Fuller for that title than Louis Richardson?
Yeah, he's definitely the person to put in that position. Of course, Louis Richardson was looking forward to some intercontinental gold.
For my money, Erwin, Louis Richardson is the best technical wrestler EFW now possesses.
Well, he's proven it plenty of times. Now has to prove it against Zach Fuller, who seems to have gone a bit purple and gold.
Well, like him or hate him, you have to respect him. Zach Fuller, 2-time television champion, a current United States champion. What a ride this guy's been on from Hackensack, New Jersey.
Has been bullied ever since making it into the business, and has fought every single one of those bullies. May have to go through Louis Richardson tonight. I mean, let's look back at one of Louis Richardson's last matches. We thought it was going to be a peaceful one-on-one, and it ended up with him sticking a sharpshooter on through the ring post, a figure 4, excuse me. We might see something like that in desperation tonight from Louis Richardson.
Well, think about this, Erwin. It's Fuller versus Richardson. It's an American versus a Canadian, and just think of the embarrassment if Fuller loses this title to a Canadian here tonight.
Canada, weighing in at 206 pounds, Lewis Richardson.
Huge opportunity for Richardson to become a 7-time
Introducing the champion. From Hackensack, New Jersey, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the United States champion, Zach Fuller.
A tremendous ovation for both men. The EFW faithful welcoming two great additions to our locker room. Zach Fuller, if he loses this one, will never be able to show his face in Hackensack again.
Yeah, you could be right there. Of course, Louis Richardson, arguably more well-versed in submission matches.
Oh, absolutely. Richardson must be considered the hot favourite in this one. I didn't call him the best technical wrestler we possess for no reason. Louis Richardson is an absolute stud in this kind of environment. This could be a long night for Zach Fuller. Bob Turner rings the bell, and here we go.
Interesting collar and elbow tie-up. Fuller showing strength here. does have the weight advantage. But as you say, may not want to get into a technical bout with Louis Richardson.
Hard shots from both men. A big clothesline there by Fuller, stomping the mud hole, choking the life right out of Richardson in that corner.
Well, yeah, the chivalry seems to have gone quick from this match.
Oh yeah, this one's going to be ugly. It's not going to be for the weak of heart, I can tell you that. Both these men desperately want to prove they are part of the Alpha Club, if you will. They want a title round their waist before too long in E.F.W. Oh, what a sweep there by Richardson on the outside.
I mean, the peak of Richardson's career so far was arguably that 6-time US run. Flipped between him and Blaze at certain points.
The arm drag by Fuller. That tremendous athleticism by the plucky underdog Zach Fuller, who now stands proudly as United States champion. Had forearm smash by Louis Richardson and a European uppercut to follow suit. Fuller misses with a chop block, but finally takes him down. Oh my word.
Wearing away at the legs there.
Absolutely a knee breaker there by Fuller. Another forearm smash. Screw takedown. Oh. A couple of hard elbows right to the arm of Richardson.
Again, Zach Fuller will have done his homework. He will know what kind of submission technician he is in the ring with, or now out of the ring with. Quickly spills outside.
Both these men go to the outside. We have to remind you folks, there are no pinfalls, there are no disqualifications.
No count outs. Oh!
This match will only end by one of these men submitting. It could get ugly.
Still fairly back and forth here in the early goings.
Paul there picks him up. Oh, big drop kick, textbook drop kick. Snake would be proud.
We're going for an armbar. This won him the US Championship.
Yes, it did. This manoeuvre has been so successful in the past. Richardson had it well scouted. Rolls him up, and those hard shots right to the head of Fuller. Fuller was forced to let go. Right back on the attack, though.
How much damage has been done to the arm of Richardson in that short time. We saw him clutch it on the way out.
Guillotine by Fuller, and then a hard elbow right to the knee. Just dissecting the 6-time United States champion is Zach Fuller right now.
And monkey flip sends Louis Richardson into the corner here.
Well, you know, some would say he's been duped by the E.F.W. chairman, Snake.
Well, yeah, and of course, Fuller and Nelson, as a result of this, not in that title, that tag match tonight. Stump Puller.
I think that's a stunning decision by Snake, quite frankly, ingenious, bordering on the absurd. Louis Richardson into the corner with Fuller. Oh, what body drop. Beautiful.
Tremendous backdrop out of the corner. But Fuller again trying to fight through the pain.
Fuller with that tremendous speed, missing Richardson there, allowing Richardson to get the advantage. And will he connect?
Nothing hung up.
Oh no, he changed his mind early.
Oh, big
took
mistake,
a little bit too long perhaps. Absolutely, Zach Fuller fighting back with those hard elbow strikes right to the temple. Top rope goes Richardson, blocks it. And the forearm smash gets back in the ring, but needs to capitalise in quickly. Snaps duplex, that'll do it.
Almost deadlifting Fuller.
Stomp right across the head of the champion. Oh!
Fuller goes to the outside for a second time in this match.
Hard to the outside on those wafer thin mats. Louis Richardson, the savage technician, just want to pick Fuller apart piece by piece. Fireman carry counter there by Fuller.
Oh, into the turnbuckle post.
Dear Lord, head first. Skull meets steel. Not sure how many shots like that Richardson could take. Rolled back into the ring. Fuller follows. Champion taking his time.
Going for a bow and arrow
here. Bow and arrow submission, beautifully locked in. Turner's there. Will Richardson tap? He says no. Bridge is out of it.
Zach Fuller doing a lot better against Louis Richardson than I was expecting here tonight.
Well, yeah, I think Fuller needed to bring his aim game, perhaps fueled by the fury of the promise that have already been broken to him. Another hard drop kick to Richardson. Armbar again, Irwin locked in tight.
Richardson close to the ropes, but I don't think he can quite make it. Trying to fight out again.
Rolls him up again and again with those hard shots right to the head of Fuller, forcing Fuller to let go. Richardson seemingly having the armbar well scouted so far. Snap suplex by Fuller though. Again right back on the attack to the veteran Richardson. Oh, what athleticism.
Oh, flip over backdrop there. Going back to the bow and arrow, it looks like. Knees in place.
Stretching that back of Richardson, and we've seen this so many times before in these submission matches.
Turner keeping an eye on that hand, making sure it's tucked under the chin and not into the throat.
These wrestlers will favour one or two specific submissions and lock them in time and time and time again until it wears down their opponent. Classic mat wrestling by both men.
Oh, dodged a cutter.
Oh, hard clothesline by Richardson. Nothing classic about that.
Bit of
good old-fashioned beatdown.
Now pounding away in the corner. Those tremendous stomps to the chest.
Open flag camel clutch there by Richardson. Very close to the ropes. Fuller, however, not quite able to reach them.
Yeah, if he raises the arm to try and grab them, losing that vertical base can cost him. And again, knowing Richardson could probably grab the arm before it reaches the ropes and convert it into something else.
Counter there. The spinning wheel kick counter didn't last long though. Richardson had it scouted, and again, attempts it. Kick to the midsection and another shot to the ribs.
Oh, and
both these men caught in a corner shoulder straight into the ring post. Oh,
Richardson trying hard here to find some offense and gain some ground, but Fuller is stopping him at every opportunity here. Yep. Tremendous showmanship from the US champion.
Absolutely, has had the veteran well scouted here tonight, no question about it. 3 hard clotheslines has took Richardson down, and now Fuller is looking to fly from the top rope, high risk. Will it be?
Around, I think so.
What a moonsault! Ungodly moonsault. Any other match and this one would be over.
Goes straight into the bow and arrow. Will it be Louis tapping this time?
Richardson must be stunned after that moonsault. Will that be enough? Will this bow and arrow be enough to take down the most decorated United States champion of all time? No, he bridges out of it. Fuller still in control. Kick to the midsection.
Dropped Louis Richardson with that one, perhaps a bit below the belt.
Oh, elbow to the head.
Oh, got him
In.
again.
Another big suplex by Fuller.
Takes a look around.
Try to catch his breath there, Owen, I think.
Yeah, I think the fatigue may be setting in. Which is why Richardson's stamina game may pay off. He is poised and ready. Oh, but Fuller caught the foot.
Caught the foot in mid-air and goes, wait a minute, ankle lock. Ankle lock by Fuller. What a great counter by Zach Fuller. Right into the submission. Turner says no, so does Richardson. Powers out of it. What a counter by Zach Fuller.
Incredible, and again, Louis Richardson went right back on Fuller, but Fuller was ready.
You see the instinct of Richardson then, that veteran instinct to get to the ropes. Fuller though has kept right on top of him. On top of him.
Moonsault, but the knees were up.
Knees were up, well scouted by Richardson, and Fuller will pay for that one.
Did not connect the second time there.
This is Richardson's moment, misses with the first shot, connects to the second. Hand drag takedown by Fuller, great counter by the champion. Hard right hand. In the belly.
Clearly dazed from the damage he has taken throughout this match.
Toll must be taken on both these men by now in this high impact matchup for the United States Championship.
Is the arm hooked?
Another arm wrench there by Fuller. Rolled down again by Richardson.
Put into a hammerlock. Oh, frees himself.
I think once he was back up to a vertical base, that was all but over as a submission.
But Louis Richardson making a move to the outside once more. And if the standard rules still apply, then submissions will not count on the outside, hence Turner staying on the inside of the ring.
Yeah, Bob Turner trying to speak some sense into these two men.
Again, great tactics from the former six-time US champion.
Oh, absolutely, just wearing down his opponent on the outside, that hard European uppercut again.
Again, Fuller, just that little bit faster.
Just slapping the arm away. Oh! What a drop kick, picture perfect drop kick, perhaps trying to get on the chairman's good side there with the trademark manoeuvre. Another bow and arrow.
Locked in tight once more. Richardson trying to push through the pain. And once more, Bridges out. But his lower back has got to be hurting a lot now.
It's got to be on fire. How Richardson is even standing is beyond me. Arm drag takedown again by Fuller, beautifully executed by the United States champion, who has impressed no end against the veteran here tonight. Another bow and arrow locked in tight, Irwin.
Pulling him away from the ropes. Richardson will again have to bridge out if he does not tap. Somehow does.
Richardson again says no.
Shows how much he wants that title back. Has been fighting. Oh! Big bulldog out of the corner to try and bring things back into his corner.
Pile driver.
My word, what a pile driver.
Jerry Lawler would be proud.
Half camel clutch, again very close to the ropes, but not close enough for a rope break.
Yeah, the minute that Fuller moves that arm, the minute he loses his leverage, must find another way, and he does. Richardson runs those ropes. Misses with a chop, got the kick in.
Richardson.
Right over the top rope.
Bouncing off the apron on the way down.
Right back to the outside, and this is Richardson's playground here. He's got a sadistic streak a mile long as the former six-time United States champion. My God!
Body drop, narrowly missing those steel steps.
Sweet Jesus, what impact!
Richardson quickly sent inside once more by Zach Fuller. Oh, just got an elbow to the face. And he's bust open from that impact.
That hard elbow, I think, busted open the nose of Zach Fuller. Connected in a big, big way.
But Fuller again.
Controlling Richardson with the
neutralising the offense.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Owen, but Zach Fuller has been Louis Richardson's technical equal in this matchup.
He certainly has. In fact, I would argue he's been out-wrestling Louis Richardson throughout this match.
Never thought I would see the day. Another bow and arrow by Zach Fuller, the fourth and fifth one of these submission moves applied to the veteran.
And again, but still nil point as Louis Richardson fights his way out. Oh, what a shot to the gut. Foot caught.
Oh, get it, kick! What an enziguri by Fuller out of absolutely nowhere. That tremendous speed by the champion. Poised, ready, countered by Richardson. Two hard elbows to the face. And they already bust open Zach Fuller. Backdrop.
Richardson now. Half camel clutch locked in again.
Turner's right there. And how much blood has Zach Fuller lost, and how long is it will it be until that becomes a factor?
Well, again, we've constantly questioned how fighting fit Fuller has been since that attack from Troy Webster.
Bulldog.
Richardson still not managing to find his feet in this match.
Both men have slowed the pace. Clearly exhausted by the brutality of this matchup.
Now Richardson has something sinister in mind.
Tree of all position for Fuller. Blatant choke right across the windpipe of Zach Fuller. Perfectly legal here in E.F.W.
Richardson signalling the end is nigh. but sends Fuller back to the outside again.
For the third time in this matchup, Erwin, Louis Richardson has taken Zach Fuller into no man's land. What a jawbreaker by Fuller though to the counter. Blocks a forearm, left hand of his own. Big elbow by Fuller
and
right
into the steel steps.
Well, that was a play out of your handbook, Erwin.
Yeah.
Right into the steel.
Now Richardson bust open as well. Both these men spilling blood for the US title. Now it's Fuller's turn to take that ride into the steps. Well, it certainly has been brutal.
Certainly leaving it all on the table here tonight. The prestigious United States Championship meaning so much to both men. Dear Lord.
Just dragging him up by the head.
Dropping him straight back down with strength by Richardson and again into those steel steps.
Brutal matchup will only end when one of them taps inside the ring. And at the moment, Richardson, after that latest exchange on the outside, is looking strong. Octopus stretch, seated octopus stretch here.
Just think how much damage that has been done to the midsection of Zach Fuller with those steel steps, Erwin.
Blood oozing down the face. Fuller trying desperately to find a way out of this.
Yeah, Fuller just completely at the mercy of Richardson, who has expertly applied this old school submission. The octopus stretch, had to let it go, perhaps losing grip. Sheer exhaustion forced Richardson to let go into the corner though.
Again,
that speed of Fuller.
Right to the eyes.
Again, perfectly legal here in E.F.W.
Even Turner looks away when that happens. Bulldog.
Not going to help the blood loss for Zach Fuller. Off the corner he goes. Taking the tour of the ring here. It's Louis Richardson and Zach Fuller.
Two of our matches tonight have involved blood, and just shows how brutal. No, surely not.
Oh no, come on.
From the middle rope, pedigrees.
Big, sweet shit. What a pedigree.
And then straight into a stump puller. Fuller's leg very close to the ropes there.
Good God, call an ambulance. This one has to be over.
Can Fuller fight through this? Surely not. Surely not, but he does. He rolls out of the stump puller.
How?
But arguably now, this match has moved into Louis Richardson's house. Fuller looking to renovate.
Arm drag takedown with authority by Zach Fuller. Tremendous speed by a champion. Taking it up a notch again. The blood is literally on the chest of Fuller. It's pouring from his face. Will this bow and arrow be enough?
Locked in tight once more, but Louis Richardson has fought through plenty of these and does so again.
Richardson has inhumane resilience.
Fuller may need to attempt a different tactic here. Both of them meeting the top turnbuckle via face there. Richardson off the ropes.
Drop kick by Fuller.
Going for the armbar, middle of the ring.
Armbar by Fuller. Richardson's center of the ring has nowhere to go. Does he have the strength to counter? It looks like he does it again. Those straight lefts from the southpaw to Fuller.
Richardson, for once being the one sent over, but Fuller bringing him back in, trying to get some hype off this crowd here in the warehouse in Newcastle. Double underhook, suplex into the corner.
Yeah, the legs of Louis Richardson bouncing off the turnbuckle pads.
Stump puller, is it too close? Turner checking.
Yeah, Turner very close to this one. Sees that both ropes clearly not touching the ropes, and after the feet bounce off the turnbuckle, clearly not going to be 100% again. Richardson using that schoolboy counter to great effect, but Fuller right back on the attack with that headlock. Slapped away. literally by Richardson, who runs those ropes. Big back body drop by the veteran, who somehow is trying to gain some momentum. Fuller though, with that lightning speed. Richardson with speed of his own. Fuller counters again, back and forth by both men, club to the back.
How Fuller
My word, what a match.
How Fuller has got back in control is beyond me. Now driving the head of Louis Richardson into that top turnbuckle post for a count of 10.
And don't forget, Erwin, both these men are busted wide open. Richardson has started to lose blood.
Oh wait, sleeper lock.
But not as much as Fuller. Literally you can see the blood on Zach Fuller's chest.
Can an old school sleeper be enough
How much
to put
more
Fuller?
Does Fuller have? Turner says no. But look at Fuller, he is dazed, he is out of it.
Richardson up top now.
Waits with a hard elbow.
Fuller has another chance to capitalise and takes it.
Reverse suplex there by Fuller. Oh!
Leg drop.
Leg drop right over the windpipe of Richardson. Oh! Take that.
Yeah, monkey flip. Lou Richardson again finding himself dragging himself up on the ropes.
Might just have the best monkey flip in the business. Another inverted suplex to the veteran.
We send Zach Fuller outside once more.
The all too familiar pattern of Louis Richardson. Oh, come on, no. No, 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 no.
Fuller getting back to his feet on the outside.
But there is a limit. Don't do it, Richardson.
No! Crossbody dodged at the last minute by Zach Fuller.
That split second, last second dodge by the champion could be the turning point in this match.
Richardson just became roadkill on the outside.
He hit nothing but mats. That weighty thin mats.
What was Zach Fuller looking for here?
Oh!
Wearing away the knees.
Knee buster. Oh, an ankle lock. Ankle lock. Has enough damage been done to the legs?
Richardson trying to reach the ropes. Knows he's close. Rolls free instead.
Couldn't quite get to it, but refuses to tap. Refuses to give in. How Richardson is even conscious is a miracle at this point. Oh, Turner takes a tumble. The referee is down.
My God, what a match. We've just hit our first hour of broadcast and this submission match is still going on and the ankle lock applied once more.
Third time this move has been applied, and every single time it must be agony for Louis Richardson,
who is further and further away from the ropes each time it is locked in.
Rosalie, it again shows tremendous powers in the leg. Fireman carry takedown by Fuller. Oh, hard forearm smash by Richardson. Runs right into the corner again, so hard. Fuller bounces right back out of it and into the suplex. Beautifully executed by the six-time United States champion.
How either of these two men are still going is beyond me. Fuller fighting back once more, looking for yet another bow and arrow.
At least the fifth bow and arrow applied to the spine of Louis Richardson. How much can one man take?
Another breakout. What a match. Leave it to a submission match to be another long and brutal, arduous battle.
A submission is different, Erwin. You know that better than most.
Oh yeah.
Losing by pinfall is one thing. Submitting to a fellow wrestler is something completely different.
Half camel clutch locked in now by Louis Richardson after Zach Fuller drops from the Tree of War.
That half camel clutch locked in tight, but not enough.
Fuller again.
Tremendous power by Richardson
Going
still
on
got
top once
something
more.
left in that tank, Owen, it seems.
Feels he is having to pull out all the high risks here. Connects that time.
Short-stopping elbow by Louis Richardson, but he needs a submission. Stamp to the head.
And is now waiting. Once more. Boot to the gut. Connects. Pedigree.
Not a submission.
But rolls him straight into a stump puller.
This one is though.
Gets
the
very old
classic.
school, but it may just do the job after the amount of blood that Zach Fuller has lost here tonight. But no.
Wasn't Fuller tapping then? Looked like he tapped the pad of Richardson 2 or 3 times there. Why wasn't that called by Bob Turner? Did you see that, Erwin?
I did, but I think he was trying to figure a way out. I don't think it was a hard tap. Certainly not called by Turner anywhere. The armbar over the ropes there, broken. Oh.
Well, that looked like a tap out to me. I think Bob Turner missed that. I think Louis Richardson may have just been screwed.
The dog got spouting conspiracies about Canadians getting screwed in E.F.W. Richardson rolling to the outside again, a veteran tactic in a submission match.
I'm telling you, Owen, this will one day be known as a Newcastle screw job if Zach Fuller wins this one.
Sent back in. Fuller on the apron. Choosing his warpath armbar. He's gone for another armbar.
That patented submission by the champion, will it be enough? Will Richardson tap? He's counted every single time before. Does he have it in him again? Yes, he does. And again, the southpaw strikes.
What is it going to take to cause one of these two to tap?
European uppercut right into the corner. The sheer force of it knocked Fuller into the corner, Erwin. Ring presence by the champion.
Sheer
Ring presence by
brutality.
Richardson. Takedown by Fuller again. It's back and forth. Where the hell are these men getting this from? Cross body.
Blood oozing from both men. How they have any stamina left is beyond me. Richardson with a half camel clutch again, very close to the ropes. But Fuller knows about where his hands are positioned. Could not find a way out. Lou Richardson perhaps losing grasp there. High knee.
Well, we are getting word from the back, ladies and gentlemen, that there is no time limit to this match, but we will continue until we find a winner.
We could be here all night. At this rate, neither of these men wanting to tap. Bow and arrow locked in again. And again, Richardson finds his way out.
I swear, Owen, this has become personal between Zach Fuller and Louis Richardson. Louis Richardson came into E.F.W. Oh, what a drop kick by Fuller, with a reputation as the best technical wrestler on the roster. Zach Fuller, with a victory over Richardson tonight, could lay claim to that prestigious title. As well as holding on to the United States Championship. Bragging rights and gold.
Fuller has dug down deep tonight. Another armbar.
Again locked in tight. Where are the feet of Richardson? Can't quite get to the ropes.
He's trying. Knows he has
Rolls
to
him up
fold
again.
Fuller up again.
And again with those vicious straight hands.
Both these men must be exhausted. Fuller trying to lift.
Inverted DDT by Louis Richardson. This has been an absolute slugfest, Owen.
It has indeed. Another half camel clutch, this time centre of the ring. No ropes in sight. Let's go of Fuller. Trying to keep the offense. Dodges a cutter though, does Fuller. Again, there's
dodged a cutter but couldn't capitalise. Louis Richardson right back on the
Oh my word! Cartwheel kick to the head.
Well, that is what you call a response by the champion.
Richardson could be out after that one, and the bow and arrow locked in straight away.
That last ditch grasp of athleticism and another bow and arrow. Will it be enough?
No,
Richardson says no.
Again, somehow, somewhere, we're going to end in it. This match has got to end in an injury. There is no way either of these two are going to give up otherwise. I think Fuller is going to have to literally break the arm of Lou Richardson, and even then he might not tap.
What a German!
A massive German suplex out of the corner.
Why don't we just call this one a draw and call them both United States champion? It might save somebody's career.
Well, you know, neither man would be happy about that, but at this rate you might be right. Might be the best opportunity to call this another time, or maybe in another way. The brutality that has gone on in this match. Richardson, forearm! Huge arm drag.
What a match
that tonight, and maybe even go over it.
Well, this has been a pay-per-view worthy matchup here.
It certainly has. I mean, this should go on again at Showdown, at the first Showdown, if you ask me. Regardless of who gets the contendership after all this, regardless of who gets the title.
Russian leg sweep, another armbar, a modified armbar by Richardson. Just wrenching that arm, perhaps realising that there's a little bit more work to do.
Oh, look at this! Figure four!
Figure four leg lock by Richardson.
But Fuller
to the nature boy.
Fuller's hand in the ropes.
Fuller, yes, too close to the ropes that time. Turner had to call it. Maybe over right there. Fireman carry. Counter.
Streaming issues once more.
Missed with that drop kick. Oh, crossbody.
Even the stream can't take this intensity we are witnessing right here.
Yes, we apologise for any minor technical difficulties that you may have experienced tonight as we bring you this instant classic, this incredibly violent submission match for the United States Championship. Sidestepped a drop kick by Louis Richardson. And if you've just joined us, where the hell have you been? This has been a slobber knocker.
Absolutely intense here. Oh, surely not. Back to the outside, and Richardson with a suplex.
God, right on the outside. Makes me cringe every time I see it. Half an inch of mat at best.
Apparently we are back again. We want to apologise for the fall in the stream there. Oh, Richardson again with a half camel clutch.
Shades of the Sheik. Will it be enough to make Louis Richardson a 7-time United States champion? Zach Fuller says no. Blocked. Fuller again fighting back. Middle rope, springboard cross body. What speed! Where the hell did he get that from? At this stage of the game, oh come on Zach, you don't need to do this, top rope.
Turning himself around
no.
again. Oh, the knees
are up! Knees were up! Good collar in.
Pulling that out of the bag once more.
European uppercut, hard right hand.
Oh, inverted atomic drop.
That's going to hurt come winter. Zach Fuller.
Richardson there, perhaps wiping blood from his eyes. Oh, look at that. Just driving down on the knee and wrenching the ankle. Both of these men have done so well at dissecting one another.
Hard right hand
which continues
by Fuller. Oof. Slapped away by Richardson. I think these guys are coming dangerously close to a full hour. Hard forearm great monkey flip by Fuller. Clearly feeling the effects of this incredibly physical matchup. His own blood all over him.
Everyone's blood is everywhere at this point.
Louis Richardson not much better. Another bow and arrow.
Surely just someone tap and save your career here.
There must be beads of sweat on the E.F.W. chairman's head right now in Gorilla. Watching two of potentially his
what a reverse DDT!
Tremendous reverse DDT in what an all-out battle to the death it seems.
It really is. This might as well have been a death match. At this rate. Oh, Richardson going for another pedigree.
In any other match, Louis Richardson will be a 7-time United States champion, but tonight he needs a submission. Stunt pull
again.
Stunt pull, excuse me. Will it be enough?
Just stretching out that leg, Bob Turner asking. Fuller does not tap, dodges the kick.
Drop by Fuller. European uppercut by Richardson.
DDT again.
What a glorious DDT by Zach Fuller.
Yeah, almost an Impaler style elevated DDT. But once again, those veteran tactics of Louis Richardson here have pulled this match to the outside.
A DDT on that wafer thin mat.
What the hell is it going to take?
I have no earthly idea.
These two have beaten one another senseless. Half camel clutch once again applied by Louis Richardson.
Is Zach Fuller even conscious at this point? I'm pretty sure he's already tapped once tonight.
I still think that's a questionable one. Turner did not call it, and he was there for the call.
He clearly tapped Richardson's pad, Owen. This one could have been over 20 minutes ago.
Well, the fact is it's not, and it is turning into the entire night here as these two duke it out for the US Championship. Oh my word, wow. That shows how personal this one's got. Louis Richardson trying anything to put an end to this.
Well, as this match is running so long tonight, we may have news for you about our other action. Who knows? I suppose it's all going to depend on what the mastermind has to say. I mean, I'm sure he can't be angry about this. It's been an instant classic.
It's been a brutally beautiful match. What a crossbody.
Tremendous crossbody by Richardson. Still finding something in the tank here.
Delivering forearms again. There is
blood
blood
by Richardson.
all over these two.
You cannot help but respect both men.
But look how fatigued they both are.
A submission match for the ages, Erwin.
I mean, Richardson set to steal this from the get-go, but Zach Fuller,
Northern Lights suplex, beautifully executed,
proving just how resilient he is and how he got that championship from the Reaper.
Another stump puller, Erwin. Those legs of
Fuller. And finally that's it. Fuller couldn't take any more. We have a new US champion here tonight after a brutal back and forth.
It took at least Erwin, half a dozen stump pullers for Zach Fuller to finally relent to the most successful, dominating United States champion of all time tonight. Louis Richardson, the executioner of excellence, has made history and become a 7-time United States champion. What a match!
United States champion.
Has he ever fought harder for it?
What a match indeed. A sad loss for Zach Fuller after only 5 days with that belt. But look at the new champion and the state he's in. What a match! How are we even going to recover to continue from that?
I have no earthly idea, Owen.
But we're going to have to. And this one's going to be just as brutal if you ask me. Thankfully, possibly an easier end to this one, but then again, perhaps not.
It's certainly more simple. Alice Young, Riley Patterson, Diana Simmons and Sakamoto Dixon will go head to head tonight. And, oh, of course, let's not forget the biggest addition, I would say, to EFW so far, the former NEW Women's Champion Sonia Jackson. It's a 5-way dance.
5-way. This is going to be interesting.
It's a tables match, and the winner will be crowned the new EFW Women's Champion. Bear in mind, Owen, of course, Jackson was NEW Women's Champion until the draft pick.
Yeah, that's very true, and of course,
she did not lose that title. It was stripped after she was acquired by the Mastermind, and what an acquisition in my opinion. Of course, both Diana Simmons and Alice Young, both new members as well to the EFW roster, leaving Patterson and Dixon as the old guard. Should be a great matchup for the Women's Championship.
Yes, this one looks again set to make history, and hopefully these lot will make it out here. Unlike the women of NEW, of course we're going to see all that kick off again next Monday, but well, this one is going to get ugly.
And here she is, Alice Young.
Making her way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, Alice Young.
Well, a proud member of True Force, and it's a big coup for EFW because we got both of them, Erwin, and tonight they're both in this matchup.
I wonder how they feel about that.
And it's every woman for herself. Alice Young, a 2-time NEW Women's Champion, a former Women's Tag Team Champion with Diana Simmons, who's also in this match tonight. A conflict of interest perhaps, Erwin, for True Force.
Well, perhaps so. Again, these two haven't fought each other for a long time. They instead teamed up. Could this open old wounds or seal a newfound respect?
And her opponent, first, from Wrocław, Poland, Riley Patterson.
And here we go, Riley Patterson, 5'7", of pure heart and ability, a 2-time EFW Women's Champion, an EFW original, perhaps now an EFW veteran. Stayed true to the purple and black brand, in one of the first women that was retained for EFW. Snake rates this young lady very highly indeed.
Again, Riley Patterson, former 2-time EFW Women's Champion, has a lot to prove here tonight. Of course, Patterson did briefly make it over to the NEW before being stolen back.
Brazil, Diana Simmons.
The Brazilian behemoth, Diana Simmons, all the way from Rio de Janeiro, the other member of True Force, the 3-time NEW Women's Champion.
Spent 200 days with that belt, so we'll be looking to make a new reign here. Of course, that arguable Kitty of the 4-time, definitely not going to go to her at the moment.
Well, not right now. A new chapter of the career for Diana Simmons has started here tonight. But will there be a conflict of interest between herself and her tag team partner Alice Young, or will they work together? I mean, it's a 5-woman dancer and it's supposed to be every woman for themselves, but there was old allies in a match like this and so much talent around them. Perhaps they're going to stick together until they have to fight alone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a cup of tea, this is your chance.
Yes, known for the longest intro in E.F.W. Sakamoto Dixon making her way to the ring.
Thailand, Sakamoto Dixon.
Well, Sakamoto Dixon, the queen of strong style, has always impressed me, Owen. Already an E.F.W. Women's Champion, again an E.F.W. original, just like her old nemesis Riley Patterson, who's also in this match tonight. There's friends and enemies combined here tonight. What a matchup this should be.
Yeah, it looks to be absolutely intense again. That medical brace of Sakamoto Dixon still around her knee. It has been cleared for use by the medical staff here in E.F.W. Although it is the centre of much controversy. You got a knee injury, why would you use said knee in your finishing manoeuvre? That and many more questions have been sent Sakamoto Dixon's way. Well, this woman will be soon looking to claim her name at the top of the pile as she had with 165 days with the NEW women's belt.
And from Essex, Vermont, Sonia Jackson.
In my opinion, Owen, the biggest female acquisition that E.F.W. has ever achieved. Sonia Jackson was the reigning undisputed NEW Women's Heavyweight Champion, and now E.F.W. stands as her home.
You gotta wonder how angry she must feel about essentially having that title taken away from her after 165 days.
If she's half a competitor I believe her to be, Erwin, it will just fuel the fire. She's a hot favourite in this one, in my opinion.
Most certainly is. But again, 4 women to face. All it takes is someone to be sent through a table here, and it is all over. The final component of this match is in place. Women's E.F.W. Championship on the line. Take one more look at the competitors here as this thing kicks off.
And here we go, Bob Turner has rang the bell and these ladies are going at it. Of course it's a table match, ladies and gentlemen, so it's no disqualification. The only way this one ends is when the spine meets the pine.
Patterson the first to reach for a table here while the others dismantle one another.
Well, Riley Patterson, a student of Funk U, I would expect nothing less.
Simmons and Alice Young staying separated at the moment. As Diana Simmons takes on 2 competitors here.
Well, if it's in Behemoth, undoubtedly the biggest lady on the E.F.W. roster, surely packs a punch. There's no point trying to call this one move to move, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be absolute insanity. Sonia Jackson with a beautiful sling bird there to Sakamoto Dixon.
Head bouncing off that table.
Can't wait to see those two go one-on-one.
Hang on a second.
Oh, backdrop on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Sakamoto Dixon showing why she is the queen of strong style.
Alice Young eliminating a table from the ring for a time being there. Perhaps repositioning it here. Look at that, just walking right past Diana Simmons, who may have just gone for a cheap shot there.
Drop kick to the back of the spine to Simmons by Riley Patterson, who has that table in hand. And the student of Funk U is no stranger to hardcore. Trained by the last crazy cowboy, Terry Funk.
Yeah, while the other three duke it out on the outside, Riley may be looking for a victory right here.
Yeah, the two-time E.F.W Women's Champion not wasting any time. Diana Simmons, the Brazilian behemoth, fighting back.
Now it's Riley that's in trouble, as Diana Simmons has hold of her, looking to send her through the table. Patterson fighting free, and all 5 women back in the ring.
All 5 of these women have held gold before. Oh, 5 it all! Patterson almost put herself through the table with that drop kick. Luckily, it buckled instead of broke. Who would have won the title anyway?
Would it have counted as Diana Simmons sending her through the table there? Hard to say.
I suppose that would have been the call of our senior official, Bob Turner.
Who is wisely watching this from a safe distance outside the ring.
This is one of those moments that I'm happy we're in the crow's nest, Erwin.
Oh, most definitely. True Force arguably have been taking this match for the most part.
Well, they came rounded there by Dixon. The behemoth, who replies with a jawbreaker of her own.
Oh, what a big boot to Patterson.
Huge big boot by Simmons.
Sends Riley Patterson to the outside.
Oh, Sonia Jackson there trying to get the better of Young, who hangs onto those ropes for dear life. Almost got a right hand for a trouble by a tag team partner.
Oh yeah, look at this.
No love lost there. More Russian leg sweep by Simmons to Alice Young. True Force versus True Force here. It is every woman for themselves, Owen, but that answers that question.
Oh yeah, there's...
Both ladies want the gold. What a kick by Patterson to Simmons. It took down the behemoth with one fell swoop. What a shot by Patterson.
Huge offense by Patterson, but again Simmons there with a massive big boot.
That kickboxing background of Riley Patterson coming in handy there.
Now Alice Young getting back in the ring angry at her tag team partner, presumably here.
Yeah, it has broken down between Alice Young and Diana Simmons. Their long-held alliance forgotten tonight. Sakamoto Dixon with that backdrop to the Brazilian.
Again, it
stands a table in hand.
It is every woman for herself, and you can't ignore that fact.
Changed her mind and went back on the attack.
But you've got to wonder how much True Force discussed tactics before going into this.
That table seems to be somewhat awkwardly positioned, Erwin.
Yeah, very precarious there. Oh, it's now found its way onto the bottom of the rung. Finally to the mat. No one's going to get slammed through it just yet.
If it's a half an inch off the ground and someone goes through it, does it still count?
It breaks, I don't see why not.
Oh, arm drag takedown by Patterson.
Alice Young looking for some high offense here. Hurricane Rana off the top rope.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana to Sonia Jackson. Sakamoto Dixon, meanwhile, on the outside, clearly feeling the effects of this one. The Queen looks like she could be hurt.
Oh, Alice Young perhaps saving Diana Simmons there despite their tussle between themselves. Oh, perhaps not. Sending the table into Patterson and Simmons at the same time there. Dixon now getting back into the fray.
Oh, got a bulldog right onto the table. She could be out.
Yeah, Simmons carried Dixon right onto that table, and Dixon went head first into the bang.
Simmons now sets that table up in the corner and has eyes on Sakamoto Dixon.
Well, Dixon is clearly rattled. Will this be enough for the Brazilian behemoth? No. Counter Dixon now ramps Simmons right into that table, and no one plays Fox. No one plays Fox Irwin like Sakamoto Dixon.
Now Patterson on the apron.
Oh, DDT!
God!
Alice Young finding herself up against the board with a huge chop.
Jesus, Sonia Jackson might just have broke the neck of Riley Patterson.
yet remains on the attack on the outside there. Meanwhile, Young and Dixon battling it out.
And that table's in the corner. And it's an E.F.W icon versus an N.E.W icon right there in Young and Dixon. But Young still not forgotten the attack by Simmons earlier in this matchup. Went right back to the behemoth. I'm not sure how wise that was. One elbow seems to have laid Young out.
A very interesting development for True Force here tonight.
Absolutely.
Again, you've got to question how much they discussed this match before going into it, whether they were going to.
Oh, what a shot by Dixon.
See them as teammates or opponents here tonight. It certainly seems like they are seeing each other as opponents.
Oh.
What a drop kick from Dixon.
Momentarily there, Simmons and Dixon actually teamed up to take out Alice Young. Erwin, I never thought I would see that day.
Wait, that's it. Every now and then in this matchup, it does seem like they are still concerned for one another. It may just be the level of competition here, but they are taking it to that level.
Oh, what a shot by Patterson to the former N.E.W Women's Champion Jackson. Their fight continues. The brawl on the outside.
Alice Young joining them.
Oh!
Choosing again. Oh, going for the table. Thought she was going for Simmons again.
What a takedown.
Setting the table up. Dixon back in the ring.
Counter by Jackson. Oh, right to the eyes. And
changing Young's plans.
Jackson and Patterson have almost gone off onto the road.
Simmons saving Alice Young perhaps from that suplex, but in the end she ended up dropping right on the back of her neck onto the mat.
Vicious clothesline by Simmons.
Oh, super kick! True Force once again working as a team here. Oh, what a forearm!
A giant club to the head.
It's sheer brutality.
Like you would kill a baby seal. Diana Simmons.
One of these women
Vicious
must go through a table here.
Absolute insanity.
Patterson on the outside to the former champion.
God.
Another backdrop on the apron.
That ring apron has been abused by at least 2 or 3 of these ladies here tonight, and I don't like it one bit. That is a game changer, potential career ender, and another sleepless moment for our beloved chairman.
Again, after what they saw in that US Championship match, perhaps felt they had to up the ante here. Shots across the chest and one right round the head from Alice Young to Sakamoto Dixon.
Oh, in there's 5 of the minutes for the women's title. How much more could they possibly up the ante?
That's a very good question, but they are looking to do so here. Simmons now sent into the table by her tag team.
Could you imagine it if Alice Young put Diana Simmons through a table or vice versa?
Exactly, as Simmons reverses that shot.
Oh no, if she hits this, this is over. If Patterson doesn't interject, it is over! It is over! Sakamoto Dixon wasn't quick enough. Riley Patterson was still son, and the Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons just powerbombed Alice Young right to hell.
You've got to wonder what this means for True Force. Are they going to be unified?
What a vicious powerbomb that was, Erwin.
Huge powerbomb. That did not seem like anything a friend would do. But you never know with True Force. I'm sure we will find out about that next week.
Look at that vicious super kick by the behemoth.
Diana Simmons.
Here is your winner and new
Well,
women's
that does technically make Diana Simmons a 4-time women's champion, Erwin.
It does, but not in the same brand.
One of the first women ever, however, to hold 4 women's championships within the company. What a moment.
Huge.
Diana Simmons.
Huge victory for Simmons there.
Some would say historic. What a night it has been for E.F.W.
Oh, absolutely incredible tonight. Everyone giving it their all for the championships they seek. And even if a championship isn't involved, as we saw with Taryn Harvey,
just showing her strength, but now we go into what's going to be surely even more chaos than the last match.
Oh, absolutely, it's going to be a triple threat tornado tag. And the winner of this one will be the #1 contenders for the Hit Squad's tag team titles, Owen. It's going to be Redemption, the Militia, versus, of course, the Immortal Ones, Magnum Opus.
And again, of course, Snake still taking the place of the injured Rick Weaver. We do expect to see him back at ringside, at least very soon, but he will not be in action this month, we at least think. We're still waiting for updates on that. Of course, you've got to question all the teams that have been left out of this opportunity. I mean, the Redemption and the Militia, don't get me wrong, great tag teams, but when you're looking on the list of Los Luchadores, EOD,
but a few.
Trying to think of any others, there's plenty that E.F.W. have essentially taken. The Trailblazers, another. A lot of them arguably higher up on that rank to face Magnum Opus. Is this a plan by Snake to try and get an easy ride here?
Well, I think that's just an outrageous slur against E.F.W.'s beloved chairman, Owen. The mastermind Snake made E.F.W. into the global force that it is today.
Well, I mean,
and it's about time he was given the recognition he deserves. And if he still wants to compete, if he still has the thirst to compete after so many years, then you as a veteran yourself, there, and as a 4-time former champion yourself, should respect that.
Well, again, my in-ring career chosen to cut short due to time restraints, essentially being pulled into the commentary booth.
Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 468 pounds, Franco and Marty.
Or perhaps I'd have myself an organisation within the Umbrella Corporation right now and make myself the champion of it.
Well, Redemption, Franco and Marty, bit of much. I've become quite a team, united by betrayal, with a massive opportunity here. Both former tag team champions, with a bit with different people, but the hell, they've been that mounted before in NEW. What do you mean Umbrella Company? How dare you?
I think at the moment NEW is essentially seen as an umbrella corporation right now, of the E.F.W. and the compound. Even if E.F.W. has chosen to branch out and these whole stipulations being thrown, the battle for supremacy between the two brands.
Well, it's only just begun, but the warehouse has already had moments to remember.
And his opponent, first, at a combined weight of 385 pounds, Kevin Cannon and the
Militia, an incredibly experienced tag team, one of the stalwarts of the NEW tag team division, Erwin, now proud members of E.F.W. Snake focused quite heavily on bringing teams to E.F.W. Erwin. Do you think that was a tactic by the mastermind?
Well, it's a very good question. Of course, there are a few remaining teams over on the NEW roster as a result. Is that to try and cement Magnum Opus's chances by keeping all the opposition here? It's a very tough question.
You could also argue, Owen, that Snake wants a richer and more competitive tag team division, and surely that's going to be the case on the E.F.W. because of those established teams.
Well, perhaps so. I mean, E.F.W. has suffered a lack of real tag teams, if you will, having no belts to fight over until now, with these new cross-brand tag team championships currently held by the Hit Squad. That's exactly what these three teams are fighting over, and the #1 contendership shot, who will meet them at Showdown.
Well, here they are. The main event, whichever brand they're on.
Well, Vega seems hyped, that's for sure.
And his opponent, first, at a combined weight of 890 pounds, the Monster, Vader, and the Snake.
Well, the E.F.W. chairman and the Monster, the original Monster. What a team. They could potentially be
890 pounds combined. 640 of those are Vega. The man is a monster.
The first ever NEW World Heavyweight Champion, with a 7-time World Champion in his own right. Our boss when we worked for E.F.W, and I'm sure you're happy about that.
Oh yeah. Ecstatic. You've got to wonder though how
Bell
long
rings,
it's going
here
to
we
be
go.
before Vega perhaps gets a single title here, being such friends with the boss. Again. Oh!
I'm sure Vega can have any championship he damn well pleases.
Absolute chaos here in our main event. The crowd showing.
Oh!
Franco going to the outside quickly here with V.
Franco and V already attacking each other on the outside. A double knee smash took the chairman down, and Vega and Marty battling away. This one's going to be absolute chaos,
Oh, it
ladies and
really
gentlemen.
is. Can I take a moment though to say, regardless of brand, hooray that the militia are back together. We're missing seeing them in tag team action, cut off in the heat of their stride, arguably. We'll be looking to recapture that here.
And it should be noted that Snake is the man that put those two men back together, Owen.
Yeah, as he sends one of them into the tree of war. Kevin being choked away there.
Relatively new look for Snake as well. Vega going back to the classic old green.
Oh yeah, we see a lot more support on him though. As he rolls to the outside there, Snake there looking for a half camel clutch. V breaking that up.
Of course, Snake, a superb technical wrestler still. A 17-year veteran. That snap suplex by V, who wants to be careful if he values his job.
Oh, Kevin Cannon quick. And a shot to the gut.
I think if one of these guys had any sense, he'd just lie down and let Magnum Opus win. Oh!
Well, yeah, then again, you've got to think this is a conflict of interest. If Magnum Opus don't win here, it's almost guaranteed Snake is going to make the winners suffer.
Big back body drop by the boss.
Knowing that E.F.W was run by Snake during its time as a developmental company, you've got to wonder if all those little matches that just kept getting people opportunities were all down to him. And if so, we're just going to see rematch after rematch until they get that #1 contendership.
You don't know that.
I haven't seen otherwise. Marty looking to put an end to Snake. Denver Crab locked in. Vega with a big boot releasing.
Right, Vega right there. In the nick of time, the ace in the hole for Magnum Opus strikes again.
Franco sent over the top rope there. Marty going up top. Bad idea.
Very bad idea for Marty. Redemption.
Vega now going after Franco. They've had their difficulties in the past.
And Marty have not yet won a tag team title together. Trademark textbook drop kick by the mastermind Snake.
Taking a bit of time to gloat here though.
Why wouldn't you? He owns the goddamn place.
Well, in amongst all this chaos, you don't want to take your eyes off the action for too long, because it could all be over. Cannon now.
Kevin Cannon should be fined and suspended for that unsportsmanlike conduct, kicking our chairman in the back, who sidesteps that third kick. Double underhook, overhead suplex, beautifully executed.
Again, there's so much chaos here, it's hard to keep track of where your tag team partner is.
Well, if anyone misses Vega, then I suggest you get glasses.
Well, yeah, maybe Snake has the easier part in that respect.
You know, I've always personally struggled seeing Franco and Marty. I don't know what it is with those damn white trunks, but I find that very, very disorientating sometimes. Hard elbow by Marty, misses with a super kick, sidestepped.
But V not able to capitalise there. Oh, yes he does.
Oh!
Again, the action spilling out of the ring very quickly here. Marty on the apron.
I also want to know how the hell they keep those trunks so goddamn wide.
Wow. You ever heard of Daz? Kevin Cannon, the lightest man in this match, is fighting Vega here. Snake trying to get a submission from Franco, but it won't matter on the outside. Franco powering out.
We hasten to add that there are other equally good washing detergents available. Oh!
Well, regardless of what they use, it certainly is whiter than white.
European uppercut by
Oh
Double
wait,
K.
Snake may be in for a bit of pain.
Oh, dear Lord, head first into that hardest part of the ring.
Franco now. Dragon Sleeper. Locked in tight. V looking to break this up. Oh, took out Turner in the process.
Well, Bob Turner's been deserved a punch all night, and finally Kevin Canyon did what everybody else was thinking.
No wonder Mike Shatopa returned to the compound. At least when a rookie hits you, it might not be as rough.
Second German. I mean, they're stuck with this idiot. And a third. I heard even the referees were negotiated, so we got E.F.W, got Turner, and Goldman got Shatopa. I think I know who got the better end of the deal on that one. Angle slam by Franco.
Your hatred for Bob Turner well documented. Going for a pin. No, somehow Snake just gets the shoulder up at 2. Vega nowhere near to save it.
By the veteran, I wasn't even worried.
Snake returning. Kevin Cannon again, perhaps unwisely going out for Vega. The lightest and smallest versus the heaviest and largest. True David and Goliath going on the outside of the ring.
So I got to ask you here, Erwin, I know you're a 4-time NEW champion, but you must see that E.F.W is the future. I mean, look at it. It's bright and it's here.
Well, NEW has been around for 3 years and doesn't plan on going anywhere.
Middle rope, big body splash by Marty.
Going for a pin. Snake breaking that one up.
Double axe handle by the veteran.
We could be looking for it. Yes, Venom driver.
The ring is clear. The
To
moment is
Chorus
his.
of boos from the boss.
Tighter counts. Cannon's in. Damn
Breaks
it.
it up.
A certain victory snatched away.
But laid his eyes away from Snake and maybe about to pay for it. 2 chops. He couldn't get the 3 on Marty there. Oh!
Vega is looking like he's in trouble though at the hands of Franco on the outside, who's dissecting the monster. Russian leg sweep on that wafer thin mat. Snake is pretty much on his own here.
Again, arguably Vega ran a lot of that tag team match at Riot 12 before everything changed here.
Well, Kevin Cannon and V took their time to break up that submission by the mastermind.
Everyone but Snake back in the ring. The Militia are starting to take control here, it looks like.
And the Militia cheap shot at Snake, and now it's a 2-way dance, a 3-way dance if you will, between Redemption
on the ropes, and Kevin Cannon eliminating the monster once more.
Vega's out the ring. Cannon follows suit.
Oh.
Vega gets back up. That guy's in trouble.
Marty just saving.
No.
Franco there.
No.
Yes. The Militia and Redemption in the ring. Snake now back in. Oh, and a clothesline to the back of the head.
Tremendous clothesline.
Franco, Kevin Cannon not impressed.
Well, Matto's front. Double K in the one corner. Oh, what a monkey flip. Springboard crossbody.
Word. Cannon could have it. Oh, wait. Signalling for that karate kick.
Have you noticed that both members of Redemption and Kevin Cannon fighting Vega?
Yeah, Vega has been the centre point for most people of this matchup.
Literally, Vega is fighting 3 men single-handedly. They are all aiming for the giant, trying to take the big man down.
Not a bad tactic at all, if you ask me. Franco now doing most of the work in that area.
By Snake, who's realised his tag team partner, although he's holding his own, surely can't keep this up for much longer. Comes in to help, wades him with that hard forearm, in fact.
Oh, went for another Venom driver, I think. Reversed.
Reversed Northern Light suplex, bridged it, but had to let go far too close to the ropes.
Franco not looking so lucky. Huge shot to the gut, takes him off his feet. Oh! Fights back with a forearm though.
Forearm shot. What chaotic main event this has been.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I want to thank you wherever you're watching this, because this is extreme.
German suplex held on by Franco, blocked. Double kick. Camel clutch. Excuse me, camel clutch. Blocked by one of the members of the militia. Absolute chaos. Vega's still on the outside and down.
Yeah, militia for a moment. They're working on Franco as a team. V took his eyes off Snake though.
Wait a minute. Venom driver! Venom driver!
Didn't go for the pin. Knew V was still in the ring with no one to help him, but now Vega is going up to the top rope.
It seems.
Oh my word! He took Snake by accident!
Vega took out his partner by accident.
Oh, what a chop from Kevin Cannon!
Right hand by Snake, who's somehow up after 640 pounds landed on his chest. Russian leg sweep by Marty. Hard shot by Double K to the man from Redemption. Stupid tag team name.
Be here to redeem themselves, but Vega looking to end it again.
Hug by Vega, look how many people swarmed around the monster then.
Yeah, Kevin Cannon and Marty breaking that one up fast. Vega has certainly been one of the main focuses for many people in this match. Don't give him any time to recuperate. He's been the focus
of everyone during this match, Owen. Everyone except his tag team partner.
V pulling Vega to the centre. Going for the hollowing leg drop.
Right into the midsection of the veteran. Snake is back to her feet, regained some of his senses, but this one has gotten ugly.
Oh! Tried chopping at Kevin Cannon, but Cannon returning here. Vega, the only man left in the ring. Oh, just takes one step closer to Franco. Oh!
Absolute chaos on the outside. Franco, both men of the militia and Snake just battling out between themselves.
Now Franco, the only one left in the ring, realises his tag team partner Marty's in a bit of trouble out there.
A bit of trouble, it's an all-out war out here. Oh dear Lord, what a DDT. Snake just got DDT'd to hell.
Kevin Cannon. Oh, and V snapped into those steel steps.
Oh God, the chairman
trying to fight back.
The chairman is busted open, Owen.
Yeah, you can see that blood trickling from his face.
E.F.W's chief executive officer is spewing his own blood. It's an outrageous controversy.
Meanwhile, just fist after fist flying into the face of Vega, courtesy of Franco. Oh! V just got a face full of apron, thanks to Marty. Kevin Cannon sent back in by Snake. This could all be over if Snake acts fast.
Kevin Cannon, no counters.
Oh, walks right into the boot of Snake.
Yeah, though back into the ring and focusing on Cannon's tag team partner, who's keeping the attack onto the veteran monkey flip.
Vega's head sent off the turnbuckle post.
Franco and Vega have been involved in somewhat of a private war throughout this entire match, but it's going ugly on the outside.
Cannon looking for the karate kick. Connects that time, but the ring isn't clear enough for him to make a tag. Marty's still there.
Snake bell well and truly rang, but too many interference in the ring. Franco meanwhile has done a great job of dissecting Vega, who's finally starting to fight back with a huge shoulder to Franco, the two-time All-American.
I think Vega bust open now as well. Oh! Super kick to the gut. Thought Marty was set him for a full one.
Double axe handle by Snake from the top rope.
High, unusually high risk for Snake there.
He knows the stakes are higher.
V with a beautiful reversal in the middle of the ring though. Interestingly enough, pulling Marty away from the centre. Using the ropes for a pin, uncharacteristic of V. Couldn't get the pin. I think just about everyone is bust open now.
Yeah, I think everyone's bleeding.
Oh no, Snake going for a second time on Kevin Cannon on the outside here.
No, Snake, don't do it. There's no need.
Connects.
What a brave manoeuvre. CEO Owen.
Marty picking Cannon up from the feet of Snake here.
You don't see Adrian Goldman diving off the top rope.
That's very true. Don't see Goldman wrestle anymore.
Thank God for that.
Former NEW champion. Don't forget he pays your checks. Franco now. Oh, surely.
No.
Franco slammed to Vega. Marty there to keep the ring clear.
Oh, no. Kick out.
Redemption nearly had it there.
God, how close was that? This one has gotten ugly.
This triple threat tag team chaos continues here on E.F.W.
Well, this one, spoiler alert folks, is could be a long drawn out brutal affair.
Franco.
Another venom driver to Franco. Again, way too much traffic in the ring for Snake to capitalise.
Yeah, V straight away getting on the top of Snake before he can make a pin. Meanwhile, Kevin Cannon here pulling a down Franco away from the ropes. I thought he was going to go for a pin there.
And the monster, the original monster, Vega, finally back in the ring, who's been targeted by all the other teams in this match. Snake finally rolls out the ring.
I think he just got back in there. Vega. Tremendous shoulder slam there. The crowd are right, this is awesome. Look what Marty has in mind for Kevin Cannon, my God!
Sweet Jesus, a suplex off the top turnbuckle, right onto that wafer thin mat. Good God! Kevin Cannon's spine could have disintegrated into 1,000 pieces right there.
Vega had a shoulder claw locked in there.
Putting their bodies on the line.
I can't believe that, Marty.
For the E.F.W. faithful.
Superplex to the outside. This is how determined these all are to be the ones to face the Hit Squad, to have an opportunity to win those co-brand tag team titles. Of course, this kind of chaos is no going to happen again when we determine the #1 contendership for the women's tag titles.
No doubt, snap suplex there by Franco.
Oh, Franco. Triangle choke there, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, good call. There we go. It was a triangle choke by Franco, but Vega had it well scouted.
GBH neck wrench, but Vega again having none of it. Vega bomb!
What a Vega bomb again. Far too much traffic in the ring.
Franco wisely taking that opportunity and roll to safety.
At every turn, in this matchup. Magnum Opus, it's either been one or the other. They've barely fought together during this match because one of the men has always been isolated by the other teams. It seems both Redemption and the Militia are wise to Magnum Opus here tonight.
Oh, Marty didn't see Snake. Oh, caught him just in time though. Quick headlock. Oh, but Snake!
Drop kick!
That signature drop kick of Snake.
The best drop kick in the business, Erwin, you know it.
Getting Cannon distracted as his partner takes on Vega.
Oh, what a vicious headbutt by the monster.
Both members of Redemption back in the ring. Marty trying to pull this back. Snake with a counter.
The arm drag counter. The Mastermind showing exactly why he deserves to be in the main event. Oh, Russian leg sweep.
Just choking Kevin Cannon now.
You see, if anything, Owen, you should respect this man. Not only does he have the time to book such an amazing show for the first show in the warehouse, live here in Newcastle, he is stealing the main event with drop kick after drop kick.
Well, it's not hard to be in the main event when you book yourself that way. Franco slam!
What
Can
a
get the
Franco
victory
slam.
there. Oh, V going for a pin on Vega. Marty breaking up the wrong pin as he stumbled into the ring.
Vega had enough to kick out all on his own. The now legendary resilience of the legend Vega.
Oh, Kevin Cannon, crossbody.
Springboard crossbody by Double K.
V fighting out of a powerbomb from Vega there.
Absolute chaos.
It really is. Enziguri by Kevin Cannon. May have even been that sinister karate kick. I couldn't tell in amongst the scrummage. Cannon trying to steal a pin here while everyone else is distracted. Snake saw it.
Yeah, that veterancy, that golden ring presence. Snake enough to interrupt with Cannon. Oh, look at this.
Venom driver once more. Franco
right
waiting.
behind him.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, the Starbreaker, well scouted.
Vega again sent to the outside by V.
It just seems every time Magnum Opus get a hold on this matchup, either Redemption or the Militia come right back into the fore.
Well, it's a tough dynamic. You've got 4 opponents in this match. Oh! Franco just drove his knee into the side of the head of Turner to break that count up rather than actually break the count up.
Well, he realised, Erwin, that the referee was closer than the opponent. Not the first time we've seen that aggressive streak from Franco as of late.
Turner has taken so many knocks in this opening E.F.W on the new channel. Vega going to the top here.
Oh my God, the master.
He changes his mind and just runs into Franco.
God lord,
another Venom driver. And this would have been the perfect moment for Magnum Opus to seize their victory.
Look at this, Magnum Opus literally are the last men standing and there is no referee. They look at each other, they give each other one of those looks that you can surely understand. Magnum Opus have had this match won, Erwin.
On a Franco slam to V.
At least twice.
Oh, when Turner's down, he can't make a count. Franco now, oh. This time Kevin Cannon making the save for his tag team partner.
The longest reigning tag team championship run of all time belongs to Magnum Opus.
Their longest single run of 210 days. So close to beating the overall of Los Luchadores. Denver Crab locked in on Vega. V breaking it up. Kevin Cannon on the top rope. Too busy focused on Franco. Completely missed as he dove to the outside. Overshot his mark.
Staying firmly in that centre of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Franco playing a game of Redemption playing a game of divide and conquer here.
Snake being double teamed here. V and Marty looking to put an end perhaps to the career of the boss. Samoan driver!
A vicious Samoan driver, a 2-on-1 attack. How much more must the veteran have left? Seemingly enough.
Oh, but decided to try and focus on V as he struggled to get him out of the corner.
It's a 2-on-1 attack, for God's sake, Owen.
Snake managed to get free. See Marty struggling to lift. Oh wait! Vega bomb breaks up the pin.
Now would be a great moment for a second Vega bomb.
Oh, but V much too fast.
Snake needs to make a pin here after the Vega bomb.
He does. Cannon
This
coming
time.
running in. Oh, just
close was
broke it
that?
out.
How close was that? Kevin Cannon at the very last second.
Got a drop kick as a result.
Millisecond.
Oh. Duo of chops.
Yeah, both members of Redemption chopping the life out of Vega. Once again, Magnum Opus had victory snatched away from their grasp.
Redemption trying to clear the ring here, it looks like.
I don't think that
But
Redemption or the Militia
triangle
care who
choke
wins, as long as
again.
it's not Magnum Opus. Triangle
The
choke
Militia.
again, right. On Vega that time, though. Vega don't tap.
Oh yeah, and the Militia trying to take control of all the in-ring here. Kevin Cannon, Franco caught him.
It's just a slugfest between Marty and Snake on the outside.
And you can tell everyone's starting to get disorientated, forgetting who they're even fighting and just looking around for something to hit. It's left Kevin Cannon and Franco alone in the ring.
Double K and Franco will be the ones to watch as pinfalls. All submissions do have to take place inside that square circle.
Monkey flip out of the corner there. And another
Springboard.
Going for a pin.
V's there. Breaks it up after one.
Vega interjecting himself into the ring once more.
This one's just absolutely insane, Aaron.
It's going to be hard to find. Oh, what an enziguri!
A vicious kick by Double K may have chopped the tree down.
That could very well be it. Franco's there though. At the count of two, I was just about to say it's going to be hard to find any room for a tap or a 3 count with this amount of people in this match. We have gone over the 2-hour mark.
This has been an E.F.W. spectacular here tonight. Big drop kick by Snake.
Meanwhile, Franco was holding on for a trio of Germans, interrupted by V, saving Kevin Cannon somewhat. Snake sending Marty to the apron. V now taking his shots at the boss.
V clearly not holding his own career in very high regard here. The chairman's busted wide open for God's sake.
Everyone has taken such a beating in this matchup. Oh! Vega just flying in there. Took out V in an instant.
Why wouldn't you? You only watch your partner beat your partner and mental assaulted for so long before you start hitting everything that moves.
Cannon going for a pin. Broken up by both Franco and Vega simultaneously.
That had to hurt.
Oh, another Vega bomb!
Vega bomb!
And Magnum Opus are going to look to try and clear the ring quickly, it seems. Letting Franco do the work to V.
Well, here he is, the third time tonight.
Venom driver! Vega perhaps taking an inopportune moment. Oh, perhaps not, as Snake repositions
Perhaps catching
Marty.
a breath, Erwin.
Going for a pin.
Oh, just
Franco right there.
purely executed uncharacteristic mistake there by Snake. Right next to his opponents.
But looking for another one straight away.
Venom driver again by the veteran that had to be all.
But this time V just quick enough. Snake getting in the way of the chop there.
What do Magnum Opus need to do here, Erwin? My God, they've had this match won 3 or 4 times, and still Redemption in the militia.
Oh, another
hitting back.
Well, I don't know how much Marty's going to take. 2 Venom drivers and a Vega bomb in quick succession. Yet somehow he is back on his feet,
Fighting back against a monster. Marty showing the heart and resilience that brought him to the dance.
everyone colliding with everyone here. Another trio of German suplexes from Franco onto Kevin Cannon. Oh, look at V. Boston Crab on the big man.
Believe in a 1. Snake was there.
Oh, reverse DDT.
I genuinely believe, Erwin, that we're going to have to knock out 4 of these 6 men for this one to ever end.
Well, again, gotta find that opening, and creating that opening is going to be really hard. I mean, just as you're eliminating 2 people, another one's recovering. Franco going for a pin here. Snake keeping that Boston Crab locked in.
Trying to get that submission locked in and applied. A beautiful Boston Crab, but again, Redemption ran into Felix. Fantastic drop kick by the veteran. That trademark drop kick.
Oh, look at Franco. That leg lock applied.
Leg lock applied, but a big back body drop. Excuse me, a flying cross body.
There has the Denver Crab broken up quickly by Cannon again. This match is going to be one of those when it's over in an instant. And none of the others are going to know what hit them. Kevin Cannon for another pin. Vega breaking it up.
Yeah, Vega, who timely had just got back into the ring. The big man, and characteristically finally wearing white pads at this late stage in his career, Erwin.
He's been in the business quite some time now. Oh, what an arm drag off the middle rope by Franco.
A super kick by Marty to the mastermind. Vega saw it out the corner of his eye and has struck, but countered by Redemption, who now... Oh, super kick! Super kick to Vega, Marty's there, Snake's back up, double axe handle breaks up the count.
Saving his tag team partner, taking out Turner with a clothesline, I think intended for Marty there. And once again we have no referee. Turner is going to have to take out life insurance at this rate. Death by wrestler is what his epitaph will say. What a match.
Taken out 2-3 times in this one already. Bob Turner bound to be seeing stars as well.
I bet Shatoba's watching this on a monitor somewhere, laughing his head off.
I hope he's got a martini, whatever he is. Mike, the company's senior official as a whole.
No one left in the ring but an injured referee as this match goes on the outside.
Andrew's quite a life at the club, doing.
A lot of spirit left in this one. But surely the fatigue must be setting in. A lot of blood shared by a lot of people tonight. Vega and Marty in the ring.
Big powerbomb by Vega.
Marty though, fighting out of it.
Counters it. The monster needs to recover quickly.
Oh, super kick! My God, you heard that from up here.
God, what a super kick. Snake was there. Double axe handle.
It was V, but once again, it's just that wrong person. Oh, super kick! Wrong person in the ring at the right time, and the match continues. But Redemption could have it won right here. Cannon back in the ring now. Oh, broke it up, but took Snake down with him.
Yeah, Cannon and Snake both racing back.
Ankle lock by Franco. Oh, has cinched it in.
He's locked it in.
No one to help him.
Yeah, Vega writhing in pain.
Oh, However, kicking free.
That, of course, that tremendous reach by the monster. 640 pounds, 7'4". The largest athlete in the world.
Sent over the top. Once more. Militia starting to control the ring again. Oh, huge crossbody.
Outstanding crossbody. And a member of the militia. They're starting to look at this one. Oh,
Cannon caught up on the top rope by Snake, who is biding his time here. Oh wait, keeping a hold of V so Marty can do some chopping.
Well, Snake is not afraid to join forces with anyone who will advance his own cause.
Neckbreaker.
Plus, if Marty's doing the damage, that gives Snake time to recuperate.
It's very true. Now V responding. Oh, look at that. A headlock and a swift punch.
Yeah, short-lived alliance there between Marty and Snake.
Well, took V a chance to come back, and now his tag team partners in Enziguri and a knee to the head. What a double team.
Combo by the militia. All three of these teams duking it out. V's down, Snake's down, Marty's down.
V is trying once more to hype himself up here. The militia in control in the ring. Have their opportunity, can they seize it?
Monkey flip again, top rope springboard. Oh!
Scissor kick from V.
Beautiful takedown right there.
And Cannon is looking to finish this match once more, but Marty now back in the ring. Oh, the karate kick to Franco.
It took off the head of the two-time All-American.
Discus Enziguri. But Vega right there at the right time.
It's always right there at the right time when it comes to Magnum Opus. That is exactly why he is the ace in the hole, Erwin. There's a reason why Snake brought the first ever NEW champion into the fold, and it's for that reason right there, his legendary resilience.
What a gut wrench. Marty now going up to the top rope. Vega has seen. Sorry, I was going to say Snake had seen him, but let him fly anyway.
Yeah, sidestepped him. If anything, Double K landed on his own tag team partner there with that botched drop kick. Nothing botched about Vegas. Oh, Snake's the best in the business. What a super kick. Didn't take the monster down, but it took down whoever the hell that is.
V,
thank you.
Oh, Marty again reversing. With the Northern Lights to Snake. The rest of them in the corner now. Oh, super kick to V!
Vicious super kick.
That could be it right there.
Goes for a pin. Vega's way too groggy. Snake's not gonna get there. Redemption have done it. Look at that fury.
Well, they
On
will
the face of
truly
Snake.
redeem themselves here tonight.
Vega was up but couldn't quite do anything about it. Snake was way too far away. And tonight, redemption is exactly that. What a victory for Franco and Marty.
Huge victory. And
Magnum
that
Opus had that match won at least 3 times over, Owen.
Franco and Marty.
Rick Weaver will be sat at home wondering what might have been. What an EFW.
And of course, as if that wasn't enough, we will be back Monday, midnight BST. We hope to see you there. Thank you and good night.
Good night.